Hey there everyone, it's Zelot here with a Shadow Myth video subject. This video subject will feature one of the most famous internet myths ever, and by that I mean Slenderman. So to start us off, I'm going to warn you, if, the viewer, if you don't like Slenderman, run away now. Hide in your closet, bathroom, whatever. Just don't watch this video. It's not creepy, personally, but many people are creeped out by Slenderman for whatever reason that is. So to start us off, however, you need to know the origins of Slenderman, or as he's commonly referred to as Slendy. Slenderman was created on the Something Awful forums, if I believe correctly, as part of an creepy image competition or something along those lines. The aim of the competition was to get users to create a myth and then create images and backstories to said myth. On June 10th, I believe, around June 2009, a user named Victor Surge created or mentioned the Slenderman. Slenderman was described as a creature who stalked and kidnapped children, basically. 2 original photos were posted in the thread as well. These photos showed Slenderman stalking children, basically. He was behind children, basically in the background, which is kind of strange, considering why would children go near a creepy, long-armed, slender guy? It just doesn't make sense to me. And yeah, so basically this all happened in June 2009. Then Slenderman became quite famous among internet users as 4chan, which is a popular image board, as you may know, took notice to the myth, and basically it spread like wildfire after that. It is believed Slenderman made his appearance on the paranormal board of 4chan, which is the X board, I believe. Yeah, I think it's the X board. I don't go to 4chan, as you can tell. Basically, that was 12 days after the myth was created. So basically, it caught a lot of people's mind, basically, 12 days after it was created, which is quite amazing. Like, internet myths like that don't just happen like that. It takes a lot of time for it to get famous. But this happened in 12 days, which is quite amazing. But now he's famous among a lot of internet sites and gaming forums, such as Bungie.net. There's a lot of threads brought up every day about Slenderman and people's experiences with him, basically. A lot of people are scared of him, too, for some reason. So now onto the subject of what the Slenderman actually looks like. I say actually, as in he's not real, but what he's depicted as, basically. He is often drawn or photoshopped as a tall and slim, which is hence the slender in the name. I mean, come on, genius. And he's faceless, basically. What I mean by faceless is he's just got a blank look on his face, like just a white face. I don't know how to explain it in much broader detail, but it's just faceless. That's basically the only way I can put it. He's also often believed that it is also often believed, that he wears a black suit. So imagine that, like a tall, slender person in a black suit. Also, that brings up a weird thought in my head right now. He's got such long arms and everything. Does he have like a special tailor for him? Like, just, a shop down the street that caters to Slenderman? That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, it is often believed that he has really long arms. Basically, that's what creeps people out. And people have also been telling me that he can stretch out his arms too, which is kind of creepy, like Elastic Woman or something. And I just found out yesterday, actually, that he's got tentacles on his back. I never knew that. That kind of creeps me out. But yeah, basically he's depicted as sadistic, ruthless, and he stalks children. So that's a plus to any myth, I guess. And he kidnaps them, basically. What he does after the kidnapping is entirely up to speculation. Many people believe murder, or I don't know. I don't want to mention some of the things I've heard. But yeah, basically that's it. Now, 3 years after the Slenderman originated on the Something Awful forums, there have been loads of videos, stories, and even a lot of photoshopped images uploaded to the web each and every day, detailing their experiences with the child stalking creep with a suit. What's really made Slender Man stick out from other myths was that a actual video series was made by a YouTube channel named Marble Hornets. These videos were called entries, and I have not watched a whole lot of them, but I don't really find them that creepy, to be honest. These are basically tapes of a person and his experiences with Slender Man before he disappeared. That's what I believe, anyway. I think his friend is going through the other friend's videos, and he finds some disturbing footage and all that, blah blah blah. Basically, it's just two kids and their experiences with Slenderman. That's all I can say. You'll have to look it up. It's on YouTube. It gets a lot of praise and views as soon as it's uploaded, which is quite amazing. So basically, Slenderman's got a massive fan base, it would seem. So yeah, but those videos have been proved fake, as it was made by two film students who were surprised, also Something Awful forum users. So yeah, that's basically it for Slenderman. That does not mean it doesn't creep many people out, because seriously, there is so many experiences that I have gone through. It's not funny. Pictures, videos, you name it. He's just got a massive fan base. Most of them are scared of him, which doesn't really make sense to me. He doesn't seem that all too scary. But, you know, some people out there are scared by him, and that's fine. That doesn't mean I won't stop loving you. Alright, so as with all my subjects, I do include a little bit at the end of each video to state my opinion or verdict on the, aforementioned subject. So here is my verdict on the Slenderman, or Slendy, or whatever you call him. Also, before I state my verdict, I urge you to check all the links in the description. I will update it quite a bit, as they could prove useful if you wish to learn more about Slenderman, because obviously I can't tell you every single detail about him. So basically just check the description quite often, as I might put more links in. Anyway, this is all my opinion, and it obviously should not be treated as a fact. You can still believe in Slenderman if you want, but yeah. So basically, I believe he's fake. I know, surprise. There are several reasons to this, but the main reason is the lack of authenticity. Before Slenderman surfaced in 2009, there was absolutely no mention of him on the wide web. No images, videos, or stories, or anything were uploaded before that Something Awful competition. So you might want to keep note of that, because that does seem very bizarre that now that that's come out, a lot of people are crying and whinging and basically being scared of him. Another reason is the fact that the creator of the myth has stated in interviews that it is entirely made up and fake. So yeah, that kind of ruins it, I suppose, but the interviewee, Victor Surge, has basically confirmed that it was fake and it was all for the competition. I will also note, though, that the Slenderman does bear some resemblance to Dorita. I do not know how to pronounce that, I'm sorry. I know it's German for the night, if that helps, but it's Derritter. So if you want to Google that and have a look, it is kind of creepy, and it does bear a lot of resemblance to Slenderman, but keep this in mind, it could be because the creator of the Slenderman drew a lot of inspiration from said the writer. I seriously don't know how to pronounce that. That's weird. But yeah, they should not be treated as the same thing. But yeah, basically that's my opinion on Slenderman. You know, he's loved by many internet forum users, as far as I can tell, hated by many more. But I never see Slenderman changing from what he is now as a loved internet myth. So expect to see a lot more stories, pictures, and videos of him, not from me, but from other people with their experiences and such. Anyway, basically that's it for this video. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and feel free to follow me on bungie.net. So yeah, thanks for watching this, and stay tuned for more videos in the future. Alright, catch you later.